I think like anybody who goes through this disease, we have a particular perspective on how the disease affects us in our personal lives, with our families, our friends. For me, college, having failed that a number of times through my disease, and just trying to get through life, suffering from an illness. When I got into recovery and moved to Sioux Falls, it was through Kevin Kirby's sober homes in Sioux Falls. Came to Face It Together because of my interest in those stigmas, those hurdles that individuals had to overcome. And when I got back to college, learned about the organization and was looking for an outlet, I guess, to get involved, and got to know this organization from the very beginning. Now here I am some 5 years later. Face It Together as a national organization is valuable to communities throughout the country because we are changing the way people think about the disease in terms of the stigmas that are attached to it, the physical and psychological barriers that are in front of people, individuals and families who are suffering from the disease, and even in recovery, long-term recovery, those stigmas still exist. People don't talk about the problem. That's what the national organization is trying to change. On average in the United States today, anyone who goes through a 30-day inpatient treatment, about 30% remain in recovery 12 months later. 60% of our clients at Face It Together Sioux Falls have reduced risk for relapse, meaning they have improved employment situations and improved housing situations. We're also seeing that 50% of those individuals who use recovery support services at Face It Together Sioux Falls are remaining in recovery 12 months later. That's half of all the people that walk through our doors. The indicators of success that we are developing here at Face It Together is around the notion of recovery capital. Think about all the things in an individual's life that help them succeed. Right now at Face It Together Sioux Falls, we're looking at employment and housing, your income levels, your family situations, what's your proximity to social supports in your community, and then what are the policy issues within your community? How do they treat addiction? And you can begin to score that and develop an index, not only for an individual, but an index for the community. More and more communities, as they learn about Face It Together Sioux Falls, will pick up the phone, pick up their iPad, they'll either call us or send an email and reach out and say, come tell us about what you're doing in Sioux Falls. And there are communities already doing that now. We are going to communities around the Midwest, and we're educating folks about the Face It Together model. It translates to more Americans in recovery and more Americans understanding and treating addiction as the chronic disease that it is.